अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली. So last week, brothers and sisters, we started with lesson 11, and we started with exercise also, but I will read the lesson so that it will be easy for you to answer the questions from second exercise. So I will just go through the text. One reading I will do that, focus on my reading and try to see that you can understand its meanings. الدرس الحادي عشر 11th chapter في الحافلة, in the bus. الأول السلام عليكم. الثاني وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الأول ما اسمك يا أخي؟ الثاني اسمي عبد الله. وما اسمك؟ الأول اسمي فيصل. أطالب أنت يا عبد الله؟ عبد الله نعم. فيصل أين تدرس يا أخي؟ عبد الله أدرس بجامعة الرياض. فيصل في أي كلية تدرس؟ عبد الله أدرس في كلية الهندسة. فيصل في أي سنة تدرس؟ عبد الله أدرس في السنة الثانية. فيصل أتعرف المهندس سلمان؟ عبد الله طبعا هو أستاذي، هو أحسن مدرس في الكلية. فيصل من هؤلاء الفتية الذين معك كأنهم إخوتك؟ عبد الله نعم هؤلاء إخوتي، لي 4 إخوة و3 أخوات. فيصل أين يدرس هؤلاء؟ عبد الله أما إخوتي فكلهم يدرسون بالجامعة. عيسى وهو أكبر مني يدرس في كلية الطب، وإبراهيم يدرس في كلية التجارة، وإسحاق يدرس في كلية الآداب، وإسماعيل يدرس في كلية العلوم، وهؤلاء 3 أصغر مني. وأما الأخوات فيدرسن في المدرسة المتوسطة. زينب تدرس في السنة الأولى، وسلمى تدرس في السنة الثانية، وليلى تدرس في السنة الثالثة. فيصل في أي مدرسة تدرس أخواتك؟ عبد الله يدرسن في مدرسة خالد بن الوليد للبنات بمكة. فيصل أين تسكنون أنتم؟ عبد الله إخوتي يسكنون في مهاجع الجامعة، أما أنا فأسكن مع قريب لي. فيصل أمتزوج أنت يا عبد الله؟ عبد الله لا، لست بمتزوج. فيصل ما عنوانك؟ عبد الله هذه بطاقتي فيها عنواني. فيصل أشكرك يا أخي، أنا مسرور بلقائك. أنا سأنزل في محطة القادمة. عبد الله في أمان الله وإلى اللقاء. الصاعق لفيصل هذا الباب للدخول يا سيدي، النزول من هناك. Okay, so this is the main text, and we last week we have gone through this first exercise, first one, and then in the second one you have to correct these sentences. So number one, لا يعرف عبد الله المهندس سلمان. Is this correct? If this is not correct, what is the correct sentence? So this is definitely not correct because the question says you have to correct the sentence. So what is the correct sentence for this? So here it says لا يعرف عبد الله المهندس سلمان. So yes, the correct answer is يعرف عبد الله المهندس سلمان. He knows engineer Salman. Abdullah knows engineer Salman. Abdullah mutazawwijun. Abdullah is married. Is that correct? It is not. So what is the correct answer? Is Abdullah married? So you can say Abdullahi laysa Abdullahi bi mutazawwijin. You can say this one, or you can say Abdullahi azabun. Okay, means he is unmarried. Number 3, يدرس عبد الله في السنة الأولى. Abdullah studies in first year. No, he studies in second year. So your correct answer will be يدرس عبد الله في السنة الثانية. في السنة الثانية. Number 4, نزل عبد الله من الحافلة قبل نزول فيصل. So Abdullah did not go down before Faisal because during the conversation, you know that he said, my next stop is mine. So Faisal got down first. Okay. So you will say نزل عبد الله من الحافلة قبل أو بعد نزول فيصل, because he got down after Faisal. بعد نزول فيصل. So here the thing to note is all these are masdars. Nuzulun. Okay. So the author have specially given a focus to these masdar. So make a note of that. Okay. Masdar are words like entering, exiting, sitting. All these are masdar. Okay. Now, you have to answer these questions, and your answer need not be based on the what is mentioned in the chapter. So based on that, you can give your own answers. أين تدرس أنت? Where do you study? I expect to give answers in chat, please. أين تدرس أنت or أين تدرس أنت? You can give any answer. I know many of you are not students anymore, but you can give some answer, assuming you are a student or you are studying in some school or college or university, whatever it is. How will you answer? Okay, so ana adrusu, that is good. Tadrusu, how it will be tadrusu, Mr. So you have to use the correct field. So Abdul Hussain wrote ana adrusu fil madrasati. You can say yes, good. Okay, fil madrasati. Yeah, you wrote fil already. Yes. Ana adrusu fil madrasati. Or you can simply make a jumla fi'liya. So adrusu already have a sense of I study, right? So you can just start. You don't need to, but that's also correct because you made a sentence of jumla ismiya. So you can just say adrusu bil jamiyat, whatever it is, fil madrasati or whatever. Okay. Aina taskunu. Aina taskunu. Where do you live? You can make, see, normally in Arabic language, you use, for normal sentences, you use jumla fi'liya. And I think I mentioned to you several times that jumla fi'liya is, the moment you use jumla fi'liya, it has some kind of a weightage to that sentence. So there is something like something nicely phrased, or I wouldn't say nicely phrased, like something that's enhancing the importance of something. Okay, that time you will use a jumla ismiya. Okay, but in the normal conversation, you will prefer to use jumla fi'liya. Okay, wherever possible. I mean, certain sentences have to be jumla ismiya, so it doesn't mean that you have to use only jumla fi'liya only. It's for a better language. Okay, aina askunu, aina taskunu. Where do you live? You can say, I live in this city, or I live in that country, or whatever it is, or anything. Or I live with one of my relative. Yes, askunu fil Hindi. Or you can say, I live with one of my relative. How will you say that? If you want to say that, I stay with one of my relatives. Yeah, all your answers are correct. Askunu fil Hindi, askanu fil Riyadi. Ana askunu ma'a qaribin li. Very good. That's more correct. Askunu ma'a, not li qaribin. Askunu ma'a qaribin li. Very good. أتعرف اللغة الفرنسية؟ أتعرف اللغة الفرنسية؟ Do you know French language? So now, brothers and sisters, you have to, in the self class last time, Anna, okay, so in the self class, brothers and sisters, now you are learning a classical Arabic Fusha. So you have to learn, use the right negation. Now, I have done the negation class. Did I finish the negation part in the last subclass? I think I finished that part. What did I say? So there are two words you can use for negation, ma and la. Now, normally ma is coming with what? Ma is coming usually with madi or mudare. Usually it is coming with madi, right? But in certain, and it comes with mudare also, but in the, it comes with mudare also. But what is the difference when it comes with mudare? So with mudare, ma and la both will come, right? Ma and la both will come. What's the difference between them now? Yeah, ma is used for refutation, yes. And ma is for hal, and it can take the meaning to mustaqbil also, in future also. Sorry, no, ma is only for hal, that's correct. La will take the meaning from hal to the future, right? La will take the meaning from now to the future. So now if this is about the language. Now when I am talking, asking you, would you like to take a coffee? Now usually you drink a coffee, but you do not want to drink a coffee now. So what is the appropriate negation to use at that time? No, 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 no. So ma, yes. Siraj, you understood? Yes, so that is because now you do not want it, coffee, but usually you drink coffee. Okay. Now, here the question is, do you know French language? You don't know French language. This is something like a permanency. It has permanency or a temporary thing. You don't know French language, but as of now, it is still a permanency in that the negation is a kind of a permanency that I don't know French now, and even in future, I don't know. Maybe after 10 years, you may learn French, but as of now, it is la for you, correct? You cannot say that, no, I don't know French now at the moment, but after 1 hour, I know French. You cannot say that, right? Yeah, so for a good phrasing, you will use la. Very good. Understood, brothers and sisters? Is this clear to you, all of you? Okay. So what you can say, the answer will be la. لا أعرف اللغة الفرنسية. You can use it twice. So you can say la, no, and then you can say لا أعرف اللغة الفرنسية. No, I do not know. The first line is saying no, and the second is the negation. I do not know the French language. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? So this is how now you are making good sentences. Okay. من أي إذاعة تسمع الأخبار? From which station do you hear the news? A radio station. This is the book written and those days when listening news from the radios was very common. We can make a jumla fi'liya again here. Is it difficult? Okay. You want me to help you out? Okay. So let's say I want to say I listen to the news from BBC, for example. So I'll say Asma'ul Akhbara min Izaatin BBC. Okay. Either I will say that, or if I want to say I listen to the news from various from various radio stations. So I will say أسمع الأخبار من إذاعات كثيرة. Means various radio stations. So I will say إذاعات. I'll make this plural. كثيرة. Is it clear? Why not? لا اسمعوا من إذاعتي إنما إذاعة من التلفازة. Yeah, you can. MashaAllah, that's good. Okay, now, number 4. So here, brothers and sisters, what you have to do is you have to fill in the blanks with the appropriate version of the fi'l based on zahaba. Means he goes, but mudari form of it. So in this lesson, you are dealing with mudari form of it. So depends what you have to use it. So for example, there's a paragraph given in this example. Abdullahi yadrusu bi jamiatir riyadi. So here in this sentence, he's using darasa as a fi'l. Now the mudari form of darasa is yadrusu, right? So he is using in all the sentence darasa, different forms of darasa. Yadrusu, darasa yadrusu, okay? So Abdullahi yadrusu bi jamiati riyadi wa ikhwatihi wa ikhwatuhu aydan yadrusuna. Yadrusuna. So here it is what form of plural form of darasa. Bijamiatir riyadi. Oh, is my skin? You're not able to see. The screen is on. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Something happened. 1 minute. Are you able to see now? Are you able to see? Okay. Something happened. I think I clicked the mouse on the wrong place. Okay. So the screen got paused. Okay. So, okay, I will repeat again. So in this fourth, you have to use the zahaba yadhabu form of fi'l. Okay. Similar to darasa yadrusu used in this sentence. So what is used in this sentence is Abdullahi yadrusu bi jamiati riyadi. Abdullah studies in the Riyadh University. Wa ikhwatuhu aydan yadrusuna bi jamiati riyadi, and his brothers also study in the Riyadh University. So here it was singular form of mudari yadrusu, and here it is talking about his brothers. So there is a plural form of yadrusu used here, yadrusuna. Okay, so you have to use a proper correct form of fi'l al-mudari. Wa akhawatuhu yadrusna, and his sisters study fil madrasatil mutawassitah, fil madrasatil mutawassitati, and his sisters study in the middle school. Zainabu tadrusu, because it's talking about single female. Here version tadrusu. Zainabu tadrusu fi sanatil ula. Zainab studies in the first year. Okay. Now it's very simple, brothers and sisters. You know this mudari, all 14 forms of mudari. Put the correct form of mudari only related to dhahaba yadhabu. Okay. Abi dash ila suqi kulla sabahin. Abi, my father dash ila suqi. Okay, very good. Abi yadhabu ila suqi kulla sabahin. Very good. At-tullabu dash al-ana ila al-mal'abi. Very good. الطلاب يذهبون الآن إلى الملعب. Very good. أختي dash إلى المدرسة. My sister dash إلى المدرسة. أختي تذهب ما شاء الله. أختي تذهب إلى المدرسة. آمنة وفاطمة وعائشة dash الآن إلى المكتبة. يذهبن. Very good. آمنة وفاطمة وعائشة يذهبن الآن إلى المكتبة. Okay. أين داش أنت يا أحمد؟ يا أحمد أين تذهب أنت يا أحمد؟ ما شاء الله. أنا داش الآن إلى المسجد. أنا أذهب الآن إلى المسجد. Very good. Excellent. Finished. Fifth. Now in fifth, you have to change, you have to fill the mudari form again, appropriate mudari form in the blanks. Now in the last example, you only use the dhahaba yadhabu form. Here you have to use your common sense, looking at the sentence and fill the appropriate mudari form. At-tullabu dash kurrat al-qadami kulla masa'in. At-tullabu يلعبون. Very good. الطلاب يلعبون كرة القدم كل مساء. المدرس داش الدرس على السبورة. المدرس داش الدرس على السبورة. المدرس يكتب الدرس. Very good. يكتب الدرس على السبورة. أخواتي داش الثياب بالصابون. أخواتي dash الثياب يغسلن. Yes. Okay, can you tell me the meaning of this sentence, Sister Zakia? Since you answered these questions as the first one. Akhawati, Sister Tasneem, so it cannot be taghsil. Akhawati, plural. Sister Zakia. Yaghsilna, Sister Tasneem. Okay, Sister Asma, you didn't understood the meaning? Akhawati, my sisters, dash athiyaba. Thiyaba is plural of thawb. Thawbun. Thawb means dress. Thiyabun means plural of that. Okay, which means clothes. Okay. So my sisters dash athiyaba bisabuni. So my sisters wash the clothes with the soap. That's it. Okay, wash the clothes with the soap. Okay, so Sister Tasneem, so you understood why akhawati means you have to use yaksil now. Why you will use singular form of it? Akhawati, my sisters, not sister. Okay. Ana dash al-Qur'ana kulla sabahin. Ana aqra'u, mashallah, Siraj, good. Ana aqra'u al-Qur'ana kulla sabahin. Okay. dash al-akhbara min al-idha'ati kulla yawmin ya Abdullah. Number 5. And tell me the meaning, please. Also, after you supply with the correct fi'l, give me the meaning of the question also. At-tasma'ul akhbara, that's good. Min al-iza'ati kulla yawmin ya Abdullah. Can you tell me the meaning of this? Do you listen to the news? Do you listen to the news from the radio every day? No. إذاعة كل يوم, every day. Hold. So it's good. I'm asking you the meaning. كل يوم will not means whole day. Okay. Every day it will mean. Some sister wrote whole day. Siraj wrote it. Okay. Okay. So الطالبات dash إلى المدرسة بحافلة المدرسة. يذهبن. Good. But tell me the meaning also. الطالبات يذهبن إلى المدرسة بحافلة المدرسة. The girl students go to the school in the school bus. Good. Okay. dash الأذان في غرفتك يا علي. يا علي سراج. يا علي. Yes. أتسمع الأذان في غرفتك يا علي. Siraj. It has to be tasma'u. Yeah. So what's the meaning of this? Do you hear, not listen, do you hear azan in your room, O Ali? Okay. الطلاب dash المدرسة أسئلة كثيرة. First tell me without any giving the answer. Do you want to know the meaning of any of these words here? MashaAllah, good. So Abdul Hussein already gave the answer. Good. So الطلاب يسألون المدرس أسئلة كثيرة. Tell me the meaning of this sentence. The students ask a lot of questions to the teacher. Okay. That's also good. النساء dash التفاحة. يأكلنا. Very good. This is the simplest one. المديرة dash الآن من مكتبها. Min. So there is a word min. So I told you the meaning, so you should not be confused. So when there is a min, yeah. So when there is, so she left because, okay. So it will be, Abdul Hussain, you have to use the right form of kharaja yakhruju. Yes, takhruju. Good. Okay. Ana dash fi kulliyatil handasati. Very simple one. Ana adrusu fi kulliyatil handasati. Ukhti dash alana durusaha fi daftari. أختي الآن داش الآن دروسها في الدفتر. My sister dash now دروسها في الدفتر. What is she doing? Very good. تكتب. Very good. My sister is writing now her lessons in the notebook. Okay. Okay. حول المبتدا في كل من الجمل الآتية إلى جمعي. So here what you have to do is change the mubtada of each of these sentences into plural form. So you will find the list of what kind of sentences do you expect? He's asking you to change the mubtada to plural form. So what kind of sentences they should be? Ismiya. All of them should be ismiya. Okay, let's see. So first sentence is الطالب يدخل الفصل. The student entered the class. Make the mubtada plural. Now I don't have to tell you what is mubtada here. You all are experts of Jumla Ismiya. الطلاب يدخلون الفصل. فصل. Why not fasli? Why not fasli? Sisu tasneem. It cannot be fasli. Maful bi. Yes. Okay. الرجل يأكل الأرز. الأرز means rice. Okay. Aruzun means rice. Aruzun means rice. الرجل يأكل الأرز. يأكل الأرز. The man eats the rice. الرجال سيسلبنا. الرجال يأكلون. It cannot be akuluna. It has to be ya'kuluna. There is hamza. Okay. Ya'kuluna. And it has to, yes. Ya'kuluna al-aruzza. العامل يعمل في المصنع 8 ساعات. Okay, what is the meaning of this sentence? First, tell me the meaning of this sentence. Only this sentence. Number 3. Before you make it plural. That is wrong, Sister Asma. Abdul Hussain, that's also wrong. Siraj, that's also wrong. Sister Tasneem, again, that's also wrong. Al-Amilu, is it workers? That is singular, right? It's singular. So what's the meaning now? What's the meaning now? The worker, the whole meaning, the worker, because a lot of people, they have written 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't know why. Let me open the pen. The worker works for 8 hours in the factory. Yes, that's a good translation. Okay, let me, where is my pen? Just a minute. Let me open the pen. Where is pen? This is pen. I don't know. Okay. Okay, see, brothers and sisters, there should be no confusion about time. I don't know what is this happened. There should be no confusion about time, and there should be no confusion about, there is another one, time and number of hours. I explained you in the concepts, how do you mention the time? And time always starts with as-sa'atu. As-sa'atu. And what kind of numbers we use here? Cardinal or ordinal? Cardinal? Ordinal. Yes. Yes. And in this, it is normal number, right? ثمانية ساعات. So you cannot say this as a time, 8 o'clock. Understood? Those who made the mistake about misinterpreting this as a time. Okay. It looks like a mudaf ilayh relationship here. Understood? Ma'adud. This is a typical adad ma'adud. This is typical adad ma'adud. And why this is muzakkar and why you understood now? Why this is muzakkar, thamaniya? Yeah, you understood. What is the rule here? Yes, ma'adud muannas, opposite gender. For which numbers? Above 3. Yeah, 3 to 10. Okay. So good. So you understood. Now make a plural form of this. If you don't know the plural of al-amil, I can tell you the plural of al-amil is al-ummalu. Al-ummalu. Okay. The plural of al-amil is al-ummalu. Al-amilu plural is al-ummalu. Al-ummalu ya'maluna fil masna'i ثمانية ساعات. Now your translation is correct. Most of you were giving wrong translation in the beginning. Uh, so now it will mean the workers work in the factory for 8 hours. Okay. التاجر يفتح الدكان في الساعة الثامنة. What is the meaning of this sentence before you convert into plural? The trader opens a shop at 8 o'clock. Good. Now make it plural. التجار يفتحون دكان. Someone wrote dukkana. Okay. So it cannot be dukkanu definitely. So I will just translate what you have done it. So most of you wrote التجار يفتح الدكان في الساعة الثامنة. So this will mean, let's say, tujaru, it's plural, traders. Now, traders can be 100 traders also, plural, any number. So let's say I'm talking about 100 traders. So 100 traders are coming to open one shop at 8 o'clock. And they are all fighting with each other. Who shall open it? What do you think? Is this the right translation? So what is the right translation? I do not get, what do you mean by good. Abdul mashallah. That's good. Okay, so it has to be at-tujaru yaftahuna dakakina. Mashallah. So if you remember in book 1, we have dealt with plural of dukkan. At-tujaru yaftahu dakakina fi sa'ati thaminati. Okay. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? الطبيب يذهب الآن إلى المستشفى. What's the meaning of this sentence? Before you make it plural, what's the meaning? The doctor left. Yes, Habu. There is no sense of leave here. The doctor goes to the hospital now, yes. Or is going also, fine. The more appropriate is goes. Okay, the doctor goes now to the hospital. Or the doctor goes to the hospital now. That's the meaning. Okay? Okay, make it plural now. Okay, it has to be Atibau. It has to be al-atibau. Al-atibau. Okay. Al-atibau yadhabuna al-ana ila al-mustashfa. Okay. أختي تبحث عن المكنسة. What is the meaning of this sentence? أختي تبحث عن المكنسة. My sister is searching for the knife. No, it's not. That is a sikin. No, please, no. No. My sister searches the broom. My sister searches the broom, or my sister is searching the broom. Okay. You can say my searches, or you can say searching if you want to make it hal. Okay. My sister is searching for the broom. Okay. Why this an? What is this an doing here? It comes with, yes. Okay. Now make it plural. That's good, Sister Sophia. Excellent. أخواتي يبحثن عن المكنسة. Good. Miknasati, not miknasatin, because you are putting al. Okay. المدرسة تدخل الفصل في الساعة الثامنة. What is the meaning of this sentence? The teacher enters the class. Thaminati, Thaminati. My God, someone says 7 o'clock, someone says 8 o'clock. What happened? Are you forgetting the numbers? The teacher enters the classroom at, oh my God, 9 also. Okay, which one is correct? So there are 3 choices now. 8. Good. So the teacher enters the class at 8 o'clock. Okay, make it plural. Or really it is printed as Sabiati. Okay, fine. Maybe that's why. Maybe there is another copy of book in which the author wrote Sabia. Make it plural. المدرسات يدخلن الفصول. Very good. So, Sister Asma, you are doing the same mistake that people did it for the shops. Okay. Okay. فصول. المدرسات يدخلن الفصول في الساعة الثامنة. Good. الطالبة تكتب الدرس. The female student writes the lesson. Make the plural of this. الطالبات. Very good. يكتبن الدرس. Okay. زميلة أختي تعرف اللغة الفرنسية. What is the meaning of this sentence? Before you translate, before you make it plural. Oh my God. College of my sister. Colleague. Okay, maybe. Colleague. Colleague of my sister knows French. Yeah, okay. It's a spelling mistake. No problem. Okay, make it plural. Yeah, so more correct will be, I would say, my sister's colleague. Yeah, my sister's colleague knows French. Yeah. My colleague's sister? No. No, Siraj. No, that's wrong. It has to be my sister's colleague. Make it plural, please. زميلات أختي يعرفن. There is no need to make akhawati sister. It can be many colleagues of your sister. Okay. يعرفن اللغة الفرنسية. بنت عمي تدرس في المدرسة الثانوية. What is the meaning of this sentence before you make it plural? Daughter of my uncle studies in the secondary school. Good. Okay, make it plural. Banatu ammi yadrusna. Very good. يدرسنا في المدرسة الثانوية. Good, mashallah. Most of you are doing very well. Okay, so tomorrow we will try to finish this chapter. We will stop here today. Okay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. بارك الله فيكم.